So this is a video following on from a previous video that was called the dot parameter spice directive. This time we're going to use the step spice directive. So we've set up this circuit. We've used these curly brackets here to say we're going to make a parameter and we're going to tell it what these values are. And sometimes, again, it's easier just to change them in here. And to edit this, I'm just going to right click this. And then this will come up and you can make some changes. And if I hit cancel, then this box comes up, which is what we started with the first time. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add, let's go back to this again. So I'm just going to cancel. I've got this familiar thing, and in the front of it, I'm just going to put a semicolon, and that will just comment that out, so that's not going to do anything now. And I'm going to hit Control M to get a new line. And this time I'm going to type dot step. And then I'm going to write param. This time with no dot, just P-A-R-A-M. So now what I want it to do is step through these parameters. And I'm going to say V1. And I want a list of values. So I'll type list. And there are other things you can do if you want to look in the help files to see what other options you have. And I want this V1 to give me a 0, a 2.5, and a 5. 0, 2.5, and 5 volts. And then I'm going to put another one, dot step, P-A-R-A-M. Oh, I totally goofed that, didn't I? Because I hit enter instead of Control M. So let's see if I can get back what I had. Alright, so I've got that. Let me right click, and this comes up. You can put these values in here, or you can type them in. So I'm going to hit cancel, and I'll get this other one. So now I wanted to put my cursor at the end of the line, Control M, and let's start over here. So dot step param. And now I want V2, and that is going to be a list also, and that's going to also be 0 and 2.5. And see, I don't have commas here, so that's why I think it doesn't matter. Okay, so anyway, so I've got the same thing, so I'm going to step through these different ones. I'm going to hit OK, and then there's our, so we've got an OP, we've got this other one, and we can move these around. You can use either the drag or the move. I can click on this if you want to make it look nice and neat, put that there, and I can do other things in escape to get rid of that little hand. So now I'm going to run this again, and so now I've got not this, but let's just see what if we have anything in the spice error log. So view spice error log, and we can see we've got these little statements in there, no errors or anything like that. So that's good. Now what I want to do is I want to see what this current is here. And so we've got some numbers here, and I really think what we might want to do is just go up here and edit this, and let's change this to a minus IR2, and let's just see if that changes everything around the other direction. And it does. So, you know, back when I was in here, you see the direction is going up, and now I've made it so this current is going down from this higher voltage here. Now what do we have here? So these lines here, this green line is V2 when it's equal to 0, and this blue line is V2 when it's equal to 2.5, and this is V2 when it is equal to 5. So when this is the current, if I have, let's say I've got both of them at 2.5. I'm going to go from here. I've got this cursor on right now. So, you know, I guess I could, let me just see if I can get my cursor a little better here. So, attach cursor. Let's do the second one. I don't know if that's going to work or not. Cursor number 2. It's on the green one. But anyway, so if I'm on the green one, I'm on the green line. So if I've got, this is bottom axis is V1. So V1 at 2.5 and this one at 0, I'm going to have a current right here. And that will be whatever that number comes out to be. So we can look at, see, hey, if I have 2.5 at V1 and 5 at V2, I can look at this and go over here and say, okay, yeah, it's about, 2.3 amps. So that's how you do that. Hope that helped. Oh, here's my cursors over here. So this cursor box pops up, and when I'm in here with my cursor, you can see it changes. So if I put that on V1 equals 2.5, I can see that that current is going to be, looks like 1.404. All right, and there's my 2.5 that I've set up on my horizontal axis. So I hope this helps, and let me know.